time.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna and I'm going to introduce Sirocco project for you. But before that, I have a question. Does anyone know the story about the guy from Singapore buying Tesla? Like, raise your hand if you know. Okay. So the story is, the guy bought Tesla, which is electric car and like with zero emission vehicle, and he got charged like $11,000 for the emission, for the pollution of the environment. Sounds strange, right? Because the energy which was used to make the car running was not the clean energy. So what the story illustrates us, we need energy, and this is obvious, the world changes so much, but we not just need energy, we need clean energy, and we need to make it available for everyone. And we need the solutions to make it happen. So I'm going to introduce you the solution which is making it happen, which is wind generation panel, which converts wind energy into clean electricity. How it works? It looks like that. It's an alternative version for the current windmills. It has two rows of blades. So the wind flow, which is going, used twice, that's help us to increase efficiency and get more energy. It's virtually noiseless, so it gives the possibility to be installed within the city because it doesn't make like ultrasound, and it provides with autonomy to the places where you don't have like the grid or getting, if it's the customer, getting protected for the prices increase for the electricity. Talking about the market, the energy, like the need for the energy and energy consumption is growing massively, and the shares of the sources of the energy is changing. So renewable energy taking like much bigger share, and need in it increases. One of the events which kind of pushes this tendency a lot was the Paris climate deal, which was which is the agreement for the countries to protect, to kind of stop changes of the climate and to get more renewable energy. And we see this as a huge opportunity for entering the market, because there's currently a lot of countries which want to become 100% renewable energy independent, let's say. So we see the way of like making strategic partnership and meeting requirements, like getting for the funds, projects to start up and to support energy startups as the way to enter these possibilities. The countries we see as a focus for us as Nordic countries, like Sweden, which is planning to invest like more than $500 million for the next 3 years in renewable energy sources. So they're really looking for new opportunities, like new ways to get it. Norway, USA, you can see it basically here. What do we look at when we think like how to enter the market and what we should like pay attention to? Basically, we look at two key things, which is efficiency. Of course, if you want to get like more energy, you need like efficient solutions, and availability. So you really need to make it available to everyone. So here you see the current ways of getting energy and our place there. So yeah, like the most efficient is hydro. The most available currently is solar. And Sirocco is kind of perfect solution for the efficiency and availability mix. And here you see the efficiency comparison between the let's say, competition, whether you decide to install like the traditional windmill or go with solar panel. You see efficiency coefficient, which shows how much will you spend for production, or how much will you spend for installment, the price, and how many energy will you get. So as you see, we have the highest coefficient. And yeah, what we came up with, why not to use both energy of the wind and energy of the sun, and got to the hybrid solution because of the special form we have, which is rectangular. We can actually install solar panels on it. So there almost any time you can get either sun energy or like wind energy. And this is our team. CEO Taras Vadany, who is an entrepreneur who has business experience for 13 years running two his sound production companies. This is our engineer who came up with the idea of construction. He's working in the traditional wind production energy company, and he was like experimenting for 2 years, trying to figure out like new way of getting energy with different construction. And this is me. I'm responsible for marketing part. I have organizational development experience in few countries, and currently working as a head of hardware incubator. And
quickly, 30 seconds.
Perfect. So this is our timeline. Now we are raising pre-seed. We need it for R&D, for the industrial prototype, patenting, personal. And yeah, thank you very much for your attention.
Pricing of there was like $28,000. And did you do any prototyping with like MVP? How do you measure the price gap, and what's the whole cost?
We have a prototype which is not the MVP, but the prototype to proof of concept prototype. We are a very early stage startup. And how did we count? Like our engineer actually counted it as.
This is just the bond cost, or this is the street price? I mean, the end users one.
It's not a strict price. It really depends on the panel itself, because it has modular system, so you can make it, like big, small. This is comparing to the like windmill. It has 89 square meters area. So this is for this one.
The labs when manufacturing experiment where you bring up the data you show.
Yes, so he was, there's special programs where you can experiment and see like how much energy you will get in this construction, and then. Yes. So now we have like just the proof of concept prototype.
So is that $100,000 going to take you, well, first of all, that includes the patenting of your idea?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going to patent it in European Union, or you're going to patent it in the US, or where?
In European Union, like first, then we'll see if it makes sense.
Okay, and the $100,000 is going to cover you making progress enough to be able to do patents?
It's like you pay for the patent with like each year, so
You got a provisional patent, and then you get the final patent, right?
Yeah.
So that whole process is going to, you're going to be able to make this within $100,000?
No, but this is not. This is for initial payment for the patenting, and this is as well for the for the R&D, which we need, and we want to make an industrial prototype. We need money for that as well.
Okay.
I have a question about the technical part of your team. So, could you tell me why it's so, like I'm not sure if it's like that good. Could you explain why are you so confident about this idea? It's like, you have great tech guys who are working on it, or who are working on different projects previously. Why it's so easy?
So yeah, as you said, one of our team members is working in a sphere of wind energy generators, and he got into this idea of creating something new 2 years ago, like a little bit more than 2 years ago, and he was like making experiments, and he was working with scientists as well. So yeah, this is his concept, which had got positive feedback, and now we are kind of getting into the test mode to really see how many exactly energy it will produce.
So this is actually a one-man show. It's not like kind of collaborator, many people.
Yeah, there's like people got involved, but in terms of consultancy, not in terms of like the constant work. Feedback, consultancy, so.
Okay.
Thank you.